let's talk about growth. Not just the kind you see in the mirror after months of hard work in the gym, but the kind you feel deep down in your soul. The two are connected. They are built on the same foundation. You can't build muscle by lifting feathers. Think about that. If you walk into the gym and pick up something that feels like nothing, you get nothing in return. Your body doesn't need to adapt. It doesn't need to change. Life works the exact same way. If you only do what's easy, if you only lift the feathers, you will never grow stronger, smarter, more capable. Real growth demands a challenge. It demands that you push against something that pushes back. In the gym, that something is the cold, hard iron. The weight on the bar is a test. It asks you, how bad do you want it? Every rep, every set is an answer. In life, resistance comes in different forms. A tough project at work, a difficult conversation you've been avoiding, a new skill that feels impossible to learn. These are your weights. They are the opportunities disguised as obstacles waiting for you to pick them up. Think about a sapling in an open field. The wind pushes against it every day. That pressure forces deeper roots and a stronger, thicker trunk. A tree in a windless biodome might grow tall and fast, but it will be weak. The first real storm will snap it in half. The wind, once an adversary, was the tree's trainer. It prepared the tree for real storms. Your struggles do the same for you. They build resilience, they build grit, and they help you stand firm when life gets stormy. We are conditioned to see resistance as negative. We treat it like a barrier. Flip that mindset. Resistance is not your enemy. It is your most valuable partner in growth. Next time you face a challenge, say, thank you. Your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. It's a warm, cozy, predictable space, where you feel safe and in control. The job you can do with your eyes closed. Friends who never challenge you. A routine that never changes. It feels good, it feels safe. But safety is a trap. Staying comfortable is the silent killer of dreams. It convinces you that good enough is an acceptable destination. It whispers risk is foolish. It whispers the familiar is better than the unknown. It's a lie. A comfortable life is a stagnant life. Think about it, your comfort zone is a cage. Maybe a very nice, gilded cage, soft pillows inside, all your favorite snacks, but still, a cage. Outside that cage, new experiences, greater achievements, the person you're meant to be. To get there, open the door, step into uncertainty, be a little uncomfortable, a little scared, a little unsure. That feeling isn't a cue to retreat, it's a cue you're on the right track. There's a huge difference between just showing up and truly being present and giving it your all. A lot of people think that attendance is the same as achievement. They go to the gym, scroll on their phone between sets, do half-hearted reps, then wonder why they don't see results. They sit in a meeting, nod their head, but don't contribute any ideas. They are physically present, but their effort is elsewhere, their focus is elsewhere, their heart is elsewhere. This is lifting feathers. You go through the motions, but don't create the tension needed for growth. Real results demand real effort. It's about intention. It's about quality of the work you put in, not just the quantity of time you spend. A focused 30-minute workout beats 2 hours of lazy, distracted exercise. Giving your all equals pouring focus and energy into the task. This is the rent. Success is rented. The rent is due every single day. Every single action, every single rep, every single day matters. No days off for building a better you. Confidence is not something you are born with. It's not a gift handed down to a chosen few. True, unshakable confidence is built. It is forged. And the furnace where it's made is struggle. You don't become confident by telling yourself you're great. You become confident by doing great things, especially when they are hard. Every time you face a challenge that you thought you couldn't handle and you come out on the other side, you add another layer of armor to your self-belief. You have proof. You have evidence, earned through your own sweat and effort, that you are capable. Think back to a time you were terrified to do something. Maybe it was giving a presentation in school. Maybe it was asking someone out on a date. Maybe it was learning to ride a bike. You were probably shaky, uncertain, and full of doubt. But you did it anyway. And after you did it, how did you feel? You felt 10 feet tall. That feeling wasn't a fluke. It was the direct result of confronting a fear and winning. The next time you face a similar challenge, your brain remembers, hey, I've done something like this before. I survived. I can do it again. The easy path will never give you this. We live in a world that wants everything right now. Instant results, overnight success, immediate gratification. But that's not how real, meaningful growth works. Lasting change is not the result of one heroic effort. It's the product of small, consistent actions compounded over time. Think of building a brick wall. You don't just magically have a wall. You lay one brick perfectly, then another and another. Each individual brick seems insignificant. The progress feels painfully slow. But if you keep laying one brick at a time, day after day, eventually you will look back and see a massive, solid structure that you built with your own two hands. Every healthy meal, every workout, every hour of practice, every kind act. Consistency is the mortar that holds them all together. The most successful people I know are not the most talented or the most gifted. They are the most consistent. They have mastered the art of the daily grind. They understand that motivation is a feeling that comes and goes, but discipline is a choice. They have a routine, and they stick to it. Focus on winning the day. Just do what you need to do today. Then, wake up tomorrow and do it again. Embrace the power of one more. It's a simple mindset, but it has the power to change everything. There's a phrase we use in training and in life: embrace the suck. It means that when things get hard, when you're in pain, when every part of you wants to stop, you lean into it. You accept the difficulty, you welcome it. Because you understand that the suck is where the growth is happening. It's easy to be positive and motivated when things are going well. Anyone can do that. The real test of your character is how you handle adversity. Do you crumble and complain, or do you smile, embrace the suck, and push forward? Hardship is a filter. It weeds out the people who don't really want it. When the path gets steep and rocky, many people will turn back. But the ones who keep climbing, the ones who embrace the pain in their legs, the burning in their lungs, are the ones who will get to see the view from the top. The hardship itself is what makes the achievement valuable. A victory that comes too easily is quickly forgotten. A victory that you had to bleed for, that you had to fight for with every fiber of your being. That's a victory you will cherish forever. Think of setbacks not as failures but as feedback. They are lessons in disguise. If you always walk down the same easy road, you will always end up at the same destination. It's a simple law of navigation, and it applies to your life just as much as it does to a map. The easy road is paved with comfort, familiarity, predictability. It requires no effort, no courage, and no growth. It's a loop that leads you right back to where you started. If you want to see new sights, discover new opportunities, and arrive at a better future, you have to be willing to leave the paved road and venture onto the unpaved trail. It will be bumpier, more challenging, and honestly, you might get lost a few times, but it's the only way to get somewhere new. Breakthroughs don't happen when you're coasting. They happen when you are pushing, straining, and operating at the very edge of your abilities. Think about a scientist working on a cure for a disease. The breakthrough doesn't come from running the same simple experiment over and over. It comes after hundreds, maybe thousands of failed attempts. It comes from trying a radical new approach that everyone else thought was crazy. The easy tasks, the ones you can do on autopilot, are maintenance. The hard tasks, the ones that demand all of your focus and creativity, are where innovation happens. The things we are most proud of in our lives are almost always the things that were the hardest to achieve. So, what's the takeaway? What is the blueprint for building a stronger you, a more capable you, a more confident you? It's simple, but it's not easy. It starts with a fundamental shift in your mindset. Stop seeing challenges as problems. Start seeing them as opportunities. You cannot build muscle by lifting feathers. Growth only comes from resistance. Stop running from the things that are hard. Start running towards them. This is the foundation of it all. Next, you must commit to the process. This isn't about one moment of bravery, it's about a lifetime of consistent effort. It's about paying the rent every single day. You build your strength, your confidence, and your future one rep at a time. Embrace the power of consistency. Some days you will feel strong and motivated. Other days you will feel tired and weak. Show up anyway. Do the work anyway. Discipline will carry you on the days when motivation fails you. Embrace failure as your greatest teacher. Step out of your comfort zone and take risks. You will stumble. You will fall. You will get knocked down. Good. Every time you get back up, you are stronger than you were before. Finally, I want you to look in the mirror today and ask yourself a hard question. What feathers have I been lifting? Then make a choice. Choose to pick up something heavy.